Yo guys, hello and welcome to Watch Shaw. In today's video, we're going to talk about the boxer Floyd Mayweather. Not about his boxing career, but about the crazy amount of luxurious cars he owns. So let's get started. Floyd Mayweather is part of the 1%. He's one of the wealthiest people in the world. He's made millions from boxing. Because he's a highly skilled fighter, he has winning record of 50 wins and 0 losses. Pretty impressive for a fighter. He's been retired for years, though he seems to pop out of retirement if there is a fight that interests him, such as the fight against Conor McGregor. He never has to work another day in his life because of the wealth that he has accumulated. He's well known for his spending habits that usually fall on the extreme side. He alone has $15 million worth of cars in his possession, and that's pretty impressive. There's one thing about Mayweather: he loves money, and he loves spending it. Over the years, he has spent money on some of the most ridiculously luxurious things. He can do it, however, because he has so much money that spending it seems like spending pennies to an average person. He purchases tons of cars, some that he never drives. Many just sit in the garage in his Las Vegas home. It's just the tip of the iceberg though. There's much to know about Mayweather's cars buying habits. Some of it just might blow your mind. Check out some of the most impressive cars that Floyd Mayweather has purchased. The $4.8 million Koenigsegg hypercar. Look at this beautiful piece of machinery, and you'll understand just how great it is to be Floyd Mayweather. The car is stunning, to say the least. You know you have a lot of money when you can spend over $4 million on just one car. His car is the only one in the United States. He must love being able to show that one off. The manufacturer boasts the car as the ultra automobile manufacturer for the super rich. Super rich indeed. A wealthy car for one of the wealthiest sportsmen in the world. La Ferrari in Rosso Corsa is a dream. Some people can only dream of owning a Ferrari. It's something that they work toward in their life. But for Floyd Mayweather, he can go out and buy one as easily as someone buys a Volvo. The car costs about $1 million, which of course is pocket change for the boxer. When it comes to buying cars, Mayweather doesn't worry about store hours. When he wants a car, he goes to get one regardless of the hour. Tobin Mansour said, "It can even be in the middle of the night." There was one time he gave us a call at 2 in the morning, and of course we happily opened the store for him and he came and bought a couple of cars. Tobin Mansour has sold the boxer 100 cars over the past 18 years. He owns a total of 16 Rolls Royces. Mayweather doesn't just own a couple of Rolls Royces, he owns 16 of them according to Josh Tobin of Tobin Motors. You're probably wondering why on earth someone needs 16 Rolls Royces for, but that's nothing to Mayweather. He couldn't possibly use them all. It's just a matter of collecting possessions for him. These cars are one of the most luxurious models in the world, so owning just one is a pretty big deal. A sparkling white new Bugatti. One of the most beautiful cars Floyd Mayweather has purchased was the Bugatti. He added this beauty to his already growing car collection. And as you can see, it's a pretty sweet ride. Like the baller that he is, Mayweather usually buys his cars with cash. He'll go to the bank with duffel bags and take out a ton of money before heading to the dealership. It has to be for attention, since we're not sure why else he would go through the hassle. He must have a platinum card that he can use. Tobin says he shows up at the dealership with duffel bags when he's ready to buy another car. Champ likes to pay in cash. Looks like one Ferrari is just not enough. When it comes to owning a Ferrari, one is just not enough for Mayweather. He owns a total of 2 Ferraris, and the other one is a pearly white Ferrari 458 Spider. These cars are gorgeous, so it's no wonder he wants more than one. His Ferrari runs around $1 million, just like his previous purchase. We can tell how much Mayweather loves his cars. Jessica Tobin Mansour of Tobin Motor Cars has stated that they had to make adjustments to their dealership to accommodate Mayweather's purchases. The man has probably made a fortune off of Mayweather alone. So changing things up at the dealership probably isn't a big deal because of Mayweather's method of payment. the dealership had to invest in a new cash counting machine so that they could go through all the money that Mayweather brings in. Mayweather obviously owns a Lambo. Don't all wealthy people own a Lamborghini? It's like the first car that you go out and buy to signify that you've made it. The base price for Lamborghini Aventador is $500,000, but can go over $1 million if the packs are added. The gorgeous car first appeared on the market in 2011. At that time, there were only 12 units available. We're pretty sure Mayweather would have snapped one of the first ones on the lot. He got a Bentley golf cart for his son. Yes, that's right. Mayweather didn't just buy any golf cart when his son asked for one. He went out and bought a Bentley golf cart. We didn't even know that they made special golf carts like these ones. Mayweather is said to have spent $20,000 on the golf cart, which is pocket change for him. Just imagine what kind of cars you can get with $20,000. He got this one for his son who was not old enough to drive, but would be able to take this gold beauty for a spin. Mayweather wanted him to have a driving experience without putting him inside an actual car. He also has a grey Porsche 911 Turbo Cabriolet. Many people will never own a Porsche in their life, but for Mayweather, it has to be one of the cheapest cars he owns. These cars run about $200,000, and these stunning vehicles have been in existence since the 60s. As gorgeous as this car is, Mayweather has probably driven this car less than 10 times. What a shame. But that's the life of the rich. When they own multiple cars, it's really hard to spend a lot of time with just one. After all, he's owned 100 cars in the past 18 years. It's easy to be jealous of someone who has cars that just sit in the garage all the time. What about a Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG for your average Tuesday? This luxury two-seater supercar was one of the first produced by AMG production units. Of course, Mayweather was one of the first to grab one of these beauties for himself. There aren't much celebrities that own the car. The ones that do include Al Pacino, Boris Becker, Lewis Hamilton, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Roger Federer. The car is amazing, and there is a reason why it was one of Mayweather's first choices. Jeremy Clarkson from Top Gear said this about the car. Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG is the greatest car in the world and the thinking man's supercar. That's a pretty great compliment. To get the basic model of this car would already cost you $200,000. It's unclear what Mayweather paid for his model, but we know the sky's the limit with his cars. The McLaren 650s has a top speed of 207 miles per hour. These cars are stunning automobiles, and after a while, they all seem to just blend together. If you want this car in the coupe version, it starts at $30,000, but the Spider starts at over $500,000, and that's only for the basic model. Mayweather owns one of these stunning vehicles, and it's not hard to see why. He likes the flashiest cars out there, and McLaren is certainly that. There are many different versions of the car, and Mayweather owns the 650S Spider. This car is all about excitement and luxury, and that speaks of Mayweather's taste right here. The Mercedes G63 is a badass ride. If you ever think of having to live amongst the zombies one day, then this certainly would be a sweet ride to do so. Not only does it look beastly, but it's a luxurious car as well. You want to be driving in style when you're fighting off the zombies. This badass vehicle is part of Mayweather's collection, and it's not surprising that he would want to get his hands on one. The Mercedes W140 chassis S-Class is all class. Did we mention that he loves Mercedes? They are probably his favorite vehicles to purchase aside from maybe Rolls-Royce. He has a lot of both. We can probably line this one up as one of his favorite cars in the garage. It's a throwback that he had since 1996. The car has just covered 30,000 miles in 22 years, and Mayweather still takes it out for a spin once in a while. Yet another luxury car, the Bentley Flying Spur. What a gorgeous car, and we know how Mayweather likes luxury cars. When you talk about luxury, then this is the car you want. It has over 17 HID colors inside the interior, and there are different comfort specifications that make sure that you have the smoothest ride possible. Mayweather loves his Bentley because of the comfort level of the vehicle. The car even offers a computer-controlled suspension so that you have optimum stability on the road. Really, what more could you want from a luxury vehicle? It seems to have everything. We're on the third Bentley Mulsanne. What can we say? Mayweather loves his Bentleys, and in this case, it's the Bentley Mulsanne. There is no doubt about it, Mayweather likes white cars. The Mulsanne is another luxurious vehicle, and it's all about having the finest things in life, which is probably why Mayweather has so many of them. The first Mulsanne that was made, it was eventually sold in auction for a whopping $500,000. Mayweather owns a few of these, and it just goes to show how much he loves acquiring new cars. His Aston Martin is unique. These cars are always striking vehicles, and if you're driving one, you're sure to draw the eye. Maybe that's why Mayweather loves them. This vehicle is like owning a piece of art because it's so pleasing. They only made 77 cars like it, and one even crashed in Hong Kong in 2012. So that means that there are only 76 right now. Mayweather is one of the owners, and he purchased it at the same time he also purchased the Pagani Huayra, which we will see next. The Aston Martin 177 has a top speed of 220 miles per hour and can go from 0 to 60 in only 3.5 seconds. Mayweather probably paid close to $3 million for the car. Pagani Huayra is the real-life Batmobile. You might be surprised to know that this one is one of the most expensive cars that was ever made. So, of course Mayweather owns one, not to mention it's very exotic. There are only 100 cars like it that were made up until 2015. The car is worth $1.4 million, which is probably why Mayweather has one. He has some of the most expensive cars in his garage. We just hope he's using them. The car was named the Hypercar of the Year in 2012 by Top Gear. So this is the end of the video. Let us know which car you like the most in Mayweather's collection. Support us with some thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more fun.